I'm Jen Carlman with InLab News. I am joined by Jeff Draa. He is the Vice President here of Tech Coast Angels. He's also our moderator for the 4th annual Quick Pitch. So Jeff, thanks for being here this evening.
My pleasure.
So for people who are unfamiliar with Quick Pitch and really what its whole purpose is, explain it for me.
So Quick Pitch is meant for entrepreneurs to be able to polish their message. Quick Pitch in our format is 2 minutes, it's 120 seconds, and it's meant to give the entrepreneur an idea of what he or she might do with 120 seconds were they presented in front of a potential investor. Mm-hmm. What would you say? What would you not say? Mm-hmm. It's very important to get some key parts of your message across in that time. Mm-hmm. And then it's easy also for an entrepreneur to get stuck in his or her technology and want to talk too much about it.
Right.
So we, this competition, not just the competition, but coaching them through the process mm-hmm. is really where the entrepreneur gets the win. You know, mm-hmm. whether they win tonight or not, they walk away from this 4-month process, having applied, gone through the coaching, the semifinalists, etc. They walk away with a terrific understanding of what the messaging, effective messaging is to get their name out.
Right, and they also, after their 2 minutes, they get some feedback from some of the judges, correct?
That's right, so the judges are going to, so the format for tonight is the entrepreneur comes out, mm-hmm. he's timed on his or her 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes, they are graded for 2 parameters, mm-hmm. Content and style. Mm-hmm. And it's a 1 to 10 points for mm-hmm. each, for content and also for style.
TCA, one of, if not the largest angel funds here in California.
We are, the largest,
go ahead.
We're the largest angel network in the U.S., actually.
In the U.S., okay, so even bigger.
Yeah.
What are you know, they only have 120 seconds, and that time must just fly by. From an investor standpoint, what are some of the key things that these entrepreneurs need to hit on so their message resonates with the people who have the money?
So a funder wants to hear a couple of, potential funder wants to hear a couple of 3 key things. The investor needs to hear either an entrepreneur's got unique defendable value. What I mean by defendable is trademark, patented, that sort of thing. Or the other model would be fast penetration. So either you got something that's defendable, mm-hmm. okay, or you better move quick.
Right.
So those are the 2 ways to penetrate a market.
Right.
Now that said, a funder is also looking for the entrepreneur's, you know, for lack of a better word, gumption, I'll say. Get up and go and drive. And you know, drive doesn't include just spur of the moment, mm-hmm. I'm trying to get across my point, mm-hmm. but it also includes the preparation that the entrepreneur had to do to get to the point to be able to convey those right things in 120 seconds. It's not how hard do I push, how much did I learn leading up to that? Right. It's a learning process.
A lot of rough drafts, I would assume, and doing it in front of other people.
That's
Jeff,
exactly right.
Lastly, we were here at TCA last year. This is the 4th year, as I mentioned. The building we're in is bigger. You mentioned 500 people potentially today. Give me an idea of how TCA has evolved with this Quick Pitch over the last year. The market's been continually hit. Where is TCA now this year?
We, you know, the market affects our volume, if you will, as mm-hmm. well. But with regards to entrepreneurs and people that have an entrepreneurial spirit, a lot of this, believe it or not, is counter-cyclical. In other words, if someone works for a big company rather that's gone through layoffs or whatever, a lot of times that gives somebody the impetus or the thought or the opportunity or the chance, mm-hmm. the time to say, you know what, it's time to do the thing I always wanted to do. It's time to make a go of it. So frankly, we're seeing a lot of activity. And again, our attendance, I think, speaks to that.
Right, yeah, almost 500 people this year. Jeff Draa, the Vice President of TCA, thanks so much for your time, and we look forward to, of course, hearing all of the pitches tonight.
It's a pleasure being here.
Thanks.